those boys out of the asylum.
Yeah, so it happens, and just find a meeting that you like, but feel free to try new ones. Even if you go into a place that's all women, or walk in the middle of a business meeting,
Or go to a closed building. Right.
There's worse places you could be.
Well, I can tell you right now that there's a lot of worse places you could be. New gentleman that I just met, we were talking, he stayed in my old area a little bit, and he knows some of the stomping grounds, do some stuff, and we had a slight conversation about the places that we had been, and one of the old motels from our town burned down, doggone shame. I died there once, and the activities that there, and, it's probably a good thing that place is no longer there. But nobody was hurt, that's good. But yeah, good grief, man. The places that we used to go and the places that we try to go that we can't get into, that we're still trying to get into, to go to different ones, to find better things, to get somewhere better. Whew, gosh, I don't know.
I don't know if I followed all that.
You had to have followed it. The thing is, sometimes these things just flow right out like verbal diarrhea, but they make sense in the end. It's like one of those, like when you're in school and they give you those little puzzles and you got to like go around all that stuff and you can't go through a line. You just go up and down and over and around. You go to the corner of the paper, back around the corner, back over your line one more time, and then bloop.
Somehow you end up there.
Yeah, it's the journey. It's the journey. I'm gonna find. I found every single way to get myself up to here to a one-horse town. Now I'm going to find my way to get around this town and, enjoy it and find things that I enjoy. And as a matter of fact, today we had a mandatory meeting for my job. But, of course, we've been getting out early. So the guy was like, you guys are still punched in, right? And I was like, well, we had to punch out at 1:30 and whatever. So then it's just me and Darian just sitting there. And then at the end of the meeting, they have lemon lime complimentary water down in the main room. And they had a wicker bowl of fruits.
What kind of bowl?
Wicker.
Okay.
Wick. Huh? Like a woven woven bowl with 3 apples. One green, crispy looking apple that I'm holding in my hand as an exhibit. And
that's what you brought that for?
This is what it was
tell
for.
This story?
This for the story.
Objection.
Overruled.
Okay.
The thing about this, so Darren was like, you shouldn't have taken that. I said, well, it's not plastic, it's real. I'm going to take a bite of it at the end of the story. Nice. And she's like, that's for, I said, because the one guy was like, Darren was wearing a Boyne Mountain shirt. And, you walk around and you're proud to work there. You shake people's hands, you open the doors for people, and because that's a pretty big business. They have places all over the place. They got them all over not the country, but, like different states. They got Boyne Mountain resorts, but they're different. So whatever. Mm-hmm. They supplied these for people that work there and people that, pay money to stay there.
And only 3 of them?
There was only 3, so I imagine there was more at the beginning of the day. So people helped themselves. I helped myself with this green, delicious apple. I did possibly a Granny Smith. I took the label off because I'm going to get ready to eat it soon. But
pretty good.
It's going to be good. It's going to be delicious. And we even,
in front of them.
it even had verification. She's like, ask my mom. And so when her mom is a dentist and she's a dental hygienist, and she's like, yeah, you should eat the apple. Don't feel bad. It's there for a reason. Otherwise, it's going to go bad. They're going to throw it out. And then I made a comment, if they give us health insurance, I wouldn't have to eat the apple to get the doctor away. Sorry.
They gave you health insurance?
If they did.
They offered it to you to pay for
I
it.
think it is. I don't know, but
I'd rather eat an apple.
Exactly, especially when it's just sitting there by a complimentary jug of ice cold lemon lime water. There was a lady that I was standing there with our coffees earlier. There was a lady who was like, "Oh, it's delicious." The lemon lime water.
So,
Exhibit A.
Your girlfriend made you feel bad about taking the apple.
She tried to make me feel bad.
Man,
that was a good apple. Sorry, I shouldn't be on the mic, but just took a bite of it. So good. Thanks for listening, guys. It's been a hell of a show. Hope you guys learned something. Take apples when you see them, unless it's in a store. Pay for it, and then take it. So good.
That's a cool story, Chris.
Thanks, guys, for letting me go there with that.
What a crazy day you had over there.
Yeah.
Good day.
Eating apples and...
Good apple.
Yeah.
Brought him on quite the journey.
Well, we had quite a little...
How was your guys' day?
Oh, it was wonderful, as you can see by Ryan's hair.
After the hair.
Been exciting.
It was pretty exciting, man. Like I said, we started off the day with a bang. Then we...
Made some shirts.
Yeah, took a trip, had a meeting. But on this meeting trip, or the way to from the meeting, whatever, Ryan and I just started discussing life and situations we've run into, and not per se us exactly, but we did come up with something that we wanted to ask you to fill in the blanks.
Perfect. Well, I just thought I'd do a little 5 minutes on my own, but give me 5 more. I don't care.
Okay, well, just need you to fill in the blanks.
Like a kid in a candy store.
Okay.
Oh, fruit store. Thank you.
First of all, let me ask you, how do you know when a woman...
Oh, boy.
When a man loves a woman...
That's a question.
No. How do you know when a woman is wanting you to kiss her on the mouth? If your mouth...
What are some telltale signs?
Yeah, what are some signs? What are some, and it's not for Ryan and I. This is to help everybody in the world. Like, you're gonna help a man not be rejected, and you're gonna help a woman kind of realize, hey, I gotta watch what I'm doing with my hair.
The crazy thing about that is
or whatever.
It's hard to really know, because I know when I was younger, there was a situation where I leaned in for one, and she was like, "Whoa, no," and I was like, "Ooh." So I practiced a lot. But I mean, as far as for me,
what's a sign? What would make
laughter. Eye contact. No, eye contact, laughter, engaging in conversation, and biting my lip. Me biting my own lip. Or, I kind of do this thing where I kind of put my tongue up on my one off tooth.
Little seductive look.
Kind of a look, yeah. Kind of a look I give them. And if I get something in return... Ping pong ball.
Maybe you
serve, return. Serve, return. It's just kind of like, how me and you talk, but there's no way we're kissing. But it's like, just like serve and return. I shoot you a look, you shoot me a look. I kind of bite my lip, you kind of, bite my lip. And then, I don't know. I mean, I guess I kind of answered that, didn't I? Just kind of mutual looks.
Yeah. And now I just want you to clarify.
Okay.
We had not talked about this before the podcast.
No, not at all.
And we just hit you with it.
Yeah,
so.
just shot me with a gun.
That's what you do, and them are what the signals you give out to see if she's interested, and then
right,
or
that's
if
what you
she
pick
does
up
that.
on.
The reciprocation of what I'm doing. You look to see, like if I do the lip thing and they're looking at me like you're an idiot, or if I look into their eyes and they look over at the sun to burn their eyes
just
out.
Comes in and hits you with it. You're expecting that, right?
Right. And sometimes you go 50% and the other person goes 50 and they meet you halfway. It's...
I have to have verbal confirmation.
Give you a kiss? Is that what it is?
No, I'll make
them... kiss?
I'll make them say, will you just effing kiss me? And I'm like, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's fear of rejection or something. I don't know.
I used to play hard to get like that, but then... No.
What?
I was like, you got to spell it out for me. Like... I don't know, man. I'm just what it is. What it is. Like, are you gonna make out? You have to like spell it out. You can't just assume, because I just assume no. I just assume okay. Well,
good answer.
I don't know. No, it's real. Okay, so let me hit you with another
next
fill in the blank. If you were to take a woman,
good God,
not like that. I mean, like physically go out with a woman. And this has nothing to do. We're not trying to say Chris is doing stuff with women. This is hypothetical. He's filling in the blanks for us.
I'm not playing the field.
Chris is taken.
Right.
Happily taken. So if you were to, say, take a date out and you guys went and, I don't know, maybe hit like maybe a small, quick dinner and a movie.
Okay. Darian hates movies, so.
Okay.
We're not talking about Darian.
Because movies are awesome.
I love movies.
So, would you think that was more of a date?
Yeah,
like
dinner
a romantic,
movie is definitely a date.
Yeah,
romantic date, right?
Okay, what if you just, were like, hey, I'm interested in this girl, I'm going to ask her to go to the movies. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll go to the movies with you. And you're like, perfect. Like, this is a date.
Yeah.
And then you get there and you have a good time. And
do you pay for the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's no Dutch.
No.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not expecting anything afterwards, but it's a date.
Yeah. So, but you're expecting to go, hey, I'm interested in you.
Yeah, I've asked you out. We've gone out. I've paid. We may have hit a meal. We may have. I'm shooting you signs like I'm interested in you. I'd like to spend time with you. I'd like to get to know you.
And then you would assume by her saying yes. And then by going, you know what? I'll pay for my half. Then you clearly know, oh, she's not interested. But by going, no, you make sure you pay. Mm-hmm. What if she says that? No, I'm insistent that you pay.
Well, if that's the case, I mean, you better hit that button because I'm the dirty man tonight. Sexual relationship. Oh, or that one. Or that one. Okay, or that one.
It's too bad she doesn't like movies, bro. Pay for other things.
I tried to watch Slapshot the other night. She fell asleep, so did I, though. Classic movie. And Youngblood too. Is I want to get that one in her Rolodex. But yeah, she doesn't like going out to movies. She doesn't like it.
I don't blame her. But I fall asleep.
I used to nod off in them.
Do movies.
I used to nod off in them. But
so,
okay. Question 1, question 2.
Eye contact, biting your lip. If you go on a date,
it's definitely expected.
It's a date.
It's a date, right?
Unless you're like, hey, no. And okay. Was there another one, Ryan? It seems like there was.
I know there was, Ryan. You know what? Your name needs to be different with this hair.
Ron? Macman.
It's the Macman look.
The Mac.
Daddy.
The Mac. Return of the Mac. No, I've got to
Mac
think
Attack.
of one.
I don't know. What do you want?
One. Oh, man.
Mac Attack's pretty good.
How about
Ron Mac Attack?
Mac and cheese.
Get your money, though, Ron.
Get your money, though.
Cheese.
Ron money, mac and cheese.
You might be mac and cheese until that grows out.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much
mac and
the whole
cheese.
circumstances.
You could be stash and cheese. Because when your stash is gold from fake huffing the paint, you go to the police station.
So it's going to be like Tango and Cash, but stash and cheese.
Mm-hmm. I'll be Boss Hog.
Just sitting there, holding on to the puppet strings, making a stance.
Oh, that's Gooch.
That's Cooter.
I could give both.
No, wait, it's Cletus. Wait.
What is it?
Cletus? Cooter was the mechanic.
Bo and Luke Duke.
Yeah, Bo and Luke Duke. Cooter was the mechanic.
I kind of look like, what is it?
Bo
Luke?
was the blonde one.
Bo was the blonde.
Lance Bass? I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, crazy.
Nailed it.
Like.
Bye, bye, bye. That's what you need to say to the women. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, don't you worry about me.
Oh, I'm not. You'll get a new fan tonight, probably.
Heaven's sakes, guys.
Ladies, have I told you that I had enough?
What?
Corey, maybe call my bluff.
What?
I don't know, ladies. It ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye.
That's the cool thing about you working in a radio station is you know that music. I have no
Ron
idea.
Macman, don't you know my name?
I know that I lie.
What?
Bye, bye, bye.
I don't lie. I'm a man who's stuck into my word, fulfilled my commitments.
Yeah, you did.
There's not much more I can do in this
something.
circumstance.
And Corey's mom, Corey did fulfill the light bet. It was supposed to be a gallon of orange juice, but he replaced that with a large monster.
So, yeah, Sandy.
We get actually soft to get hard.
Yeah, there you go, Mom.
That makes no sense.
Does not.
It doesn't even fit in anything.
What?
It didn't.
Well, guess what's going on the end of that one, Ryan? Mark that at 28:30 into the show.
You just keep opening mouth and inserting foot, Mr.
Can't
Beckman.
even talk to you guys anymore.
And you've
What do you
seen
mean,
my
you guys?
editing
I'm not having
skills with
fun
the audio.
anymore.
So
It's over.
Yeah, the bleach is getting to his brain now. You better
Dr.
talk.
Mad is coming out now.
You better talk about this in your group.
yeah, he's gonna need to go
Mac and
back.
cheese.
Stash and cheese.
I don't know.
I didn't even show them guys.
Oh, they're gonna rip you up.
I was gonna tell Chance, man. Make sure Ryan takes off his hat.
You should have.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
missed
have
your
time.
opportunity.
This apple is so good. Compliments of Boyne.
That's cool that you brought us some apples.
Right, there was only 3 left.
Well,
I had to
there's
leave
only-
some.
Why didn't you
Three of
take
us.
2 for your other 2 friends?
Because then there
That's
would
all
have
I'm
been.
seeing here is a lot of selfishness.
I have a lot of snacks
And he
out there.
doesn't slice them up or
I-
serve any. I thought he was,
I'm not allowed to use
this
knives.
is going to be something nice.
This wasn't a science experiment. We weren't going to make it float.
I don't even really remember his story.
I do because it's
All
marked.
I'm
Marked
thinking
it at
about
like.
is that would be
I
pretty
tried
good.
You can
if
mark that.
I
You
had
can
a
mark that too.
Chunk of that and some peanut butter.
I know a guy that used to eat his peanut butter with a spoon, leave a spoon on top of the peanut butter, which was kind of disgusting.
Oh, you want to shout out Thursday?
No, shout out to your peanut butter buddy.